What is happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. Today it's another craft beer, and it's coming from Sierra Nevada. I have not seen this one. This just fell into my lap. This literally was one I saw and I was like, where did this come from? Never heard of it. Didn't know it was going to be released, but it is the Hop Tropical IPA, one of their rotationals. So when I see a new Sierra Nevada beer, I try to review it for you guys because everybody seems to like Sierra Nevada. The pendulum swung to so many new breweries, but these guys have held steady and hold true over the years. Let's give them a shot at 6.5% ABV. Super thrilled. Chico, California. And let's get this limited brew underway here, guys. So it says packaged on 12/12/24, and today is the 24th of December. Merry Christmas Eve. So this is very fresh coming from Sierra Nevada. Again, did not see this coming, but I'm thrilled to review it with you guys, and it's pretty dang fresh. So let's get this into a glass and see what we're working with on this new one from Sierra Nevada. Don't know what to expect. Truthfully, I just saw this, and I'm like, yes, let's review some Sierra Nevada beer, because they make some good stuff. We all know that. So it looks like on the more East Coast end of things, right? I don't know. It's not super hazy, but it's not clear by any means. Got a nice soft head sitting on top, pretty creamy, a little frothy, a little foamy, sliding down, very oily and slick. Moderate to low carbonation, streaming to the top. You guys can see it. We don't need to go back into more detail about the appearance. Let's get a nose. It's like dank pine resin. Dank mango? It's just like a bitey hop, like a bitey, rich, earthy, almost dankness, like borderline herbaceous, like chiviness. But it's like got this hop bite, and it's got this rich kind of like just hop oils and kind of tropical oils. I mean, whether it's the pineapple, whether it's the mango, I don't really get pineapple per se, but it's just like a forced, oily, tropical feel to this. I don't know. It's like dank, almost like grape mango. It's just an interesting hop character. I don't know how to even explain it. It's just different. I mean, yeah, it smells almost like 422. Like, there's a certain dankness to this beer. Almost reminds me of like a subtle Waldos in a way. I don't know if that's just the hop. I don't know if that's my nose being off. It feels like danker than it should be, but I don't know. I guess, what did I expect? I don't know, they have like pine cones. I don't know. Hop cones? Pine cone? I don't know, man. Let's get into this one. Cheers. It's the Hop Tropic IPA. Limited. Cheers, guys. That's got a subtle dankness for sure. Pretty clean at 6.5. It's got a nice bitter push at the back end. Again, earthy bitterness, borderline pine resin, West Coast feel to this beer. Not kind of what I was expecting, really. Again, I had no expectations, just my own bias going in, looking at the can. Did not know anything about this beer. So is this different from Sierra Nevada? I think so. I don't know if this is like a crazy epic offering. Let's go back in. A little bit of hop chew, a little bit of hop pine cone candy, like a sugary pine cone, a little bit of like earthy pine resin. Again, subtle dankness that kind of faded now that I sipped it, but there's just this like subtle dankness that leans into like mangoes. It leans into just some like not pineapple richness, but just like the oily skin of the fruit. It's not like a rich sweet bomb on the back end. It reels you back in. It lets you know it's an IPA. It's still got that big push of pine resin on the back end. I don't hate this beer. I don't love this beer. It is good, though. I think it's somewhere in the middle. I don't know if it's the best offering I've had from Sierra Nevada. Obviously, we all love the Celebration Ale. I seem to not like it as much this year as like everyone else, but this is good. I mean, it's certainly a different offering. It feels like a summer beer, but again, it's got some big IBUs on the back end, I think. I like it the more I drink it. It feels very West Coast. Again, a sugary pine cone, but it's candied pine cone. But I'm not saying it's sweet. I'm just saying it's like a candied hop pine. and it's got this subtle kind of lemon malty citrus that's through the middle, and then again you're kind of hit with that back end, and it's a little bit of that tropical feel. It's not that it's super sweet or like super tropical as in flesh of the fruit. It's the skin of the fruit, it's the pith, the rind, just more mango I'd say than pineapple. Like pineapple's not really even on my mind right now. Like some papaya, some apricot, some oily mango and mango skin. It's good. You gotta like the West Coast beers, and I feel like we've been blessed to have a lot of good beer from Sierra Nevada. This is still a good offering. I feel like I'm being overly critical maybe. It's not super malty through the middle, but it's got a nice, white bread kind of dankness, a little bit of honey. It's interesting. I'm leaning that there's still a fair bit of dankness in here, but my palate adjusts so quickly it's really hard to tell sometimes. But I got it originally, a bitey hop dankness. It smells clean though, man. It's a clean, fresh beer for sure. And I feel like this is still leaning more towards a winner than a loser in my opinion. It's not my favorite Sierra Nevada beer, but it's still good. It's like $10-11, guys. You can't beat this. It's very good oil here. Very good oil. Very good hop oils. Very good liquid in a glass. Really good. A little bit of chew. Just super generic too. Like your palate adjusts so quickly to it. But I could put this down at 6.5. I'm not mad. Good beer, not great beer. Where am I gonna put this? Touch of apricot and passion fruit. It's kind of just skinning its way in there. Ooh, it's got that just a little bit of that hop bite, hop richness. Yeah. 3.84 out of 5. That's where I'm putting this, guys. 3.84 out of 5. It's Sierra Nevada Hop Tropical IPA. Thank you so much for being here. Pros, cheers, Yanis. See you in the next review. Cheers.